Okay, this is PreCalc assignment 23, chapter 2-5, example 3. Okay, now I kept this information, possible rational zeros. It's the factors of the constant term. Constant is this one, -6. And factors leading coefficients, which is, this is 1, okay? So let's write down the possible terms. So you have to write them plus or minus here. I need this sign only. Okay, everything is plus and minus here. Okay, and I use a comma. So first you write down 6. So everything is, denominator is a factor of leading coefficient. So it must be, I will write down at the, this is 1 here, right? 1 here. So I need a bunch of this. I don't know how many we need. Just write down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it might not be enough, but let's see. But everything is plus minus. So start from factor of 6 is 6. It could be 3. It could be 2 and 1. Okay, everything is plus or minus, so we didn't need this. Okay. And my recommendation is start from 1 or -1, whichever. Okay, because this easiest number you can use. Okay, sometimes out of luck you can you might have to go through everything, or you can nail it down from within 1 or 2 trial. Okay, one. So you write down this is synthetic division. So this is possible zeros. I will put possible rational zero. I put on the side. Yeah. Okay, you use this number for writing the synthetic division. So synthetic division, we have to go through the coefficient here. Yeah. So highlight section is a coefficient here. Okay. So you create here like this. The first number is no skipping exponents, right? So this is going to be 1, 1, -1, 1, -3, and -6. Okay, as I told you, start from positive or -1. Let me start from -1. Okay, the first number of synthetic division, this one comes down, and this is 1. Okay, and you multiply. -1 times 1 is -1. Synthetic division, you add, so it's going to be -2 here. Negative times negative is positive, so 2 times 1 is 2. Synthetic division, you add, so it's going to be 3 here. 3 times -1 is -3. Synthetic division, you add, so it's going to be -6 here. -6 times -1 is positive 6. Synthetic division, you add, it's going to be 0 here. Okay, so one number here is we find 1. Okay, second time you write down this one as a quotient, right? So let's write down this quotient. It's going to be let's rewrite the quotient. So this is going to be 1x2. I will write down 1 this time. Okay, 1x, 1 case lower, so it's cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 6. Okay, so this is the second equation comes down. Yeah, I hope you can see it. Now, we're going to factor this if we have more of those. Okay, so we're going to create the synthetic division here based on these coefficients. No skipping numbers. So I use this information. Yeah, yeah. And since we use -1 already, let's use positive 1. See if it works. Okay, now the first number, this one comes down. So it's going to be 1. Right? Okay. It's hard to grab it. Sorry. The 1 times 1 is 1. Synthetic division you add, so it's going to be negative 1. Negative 1 times positive 1 is negative 1. Okay. You add, it's going to be 2. Positive 2. 1 times 2 is 2. I'm sorry, 1 times 2 is 2. It didn't work. So we use only negative 1 and positive 1 doesn't work. So I will cross out this one with this. Okay. Now next number you're going to see positive 2 or negative 2. I will choose negative 2. So let's do this one quick because it's time consuming. Okay. So I will erase this, this. So 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. You add, so it's going to be negative 4. So negative 4 times negative 8, positive 8, right? You add, it's going to be 11. 11 times negative, so 22. It doesn't work, so I will skip this number. So negative 2 it will be skipped. How about positive 2? Okay. 2, okay, 2 times 1 is 2. You add, it's going to be 0. 0 times 2 is 0. 3 comes down. 2 times 3 is 6, positive 6, then I add and 0. So this is another possibility I found. Okay? So remember synthetic division, this number is x minus k. So let me write down x minus k, and k is that value. So first number is x minus 1. So it must be, let's see, let's write down this one first, I'm sorry. So it came up, this is, so one exponent lower than x to the x cubed. So it's going to be x squared, x squared. Let me write down this one too. So it's going to be x, 0x, because it's there, okay? Plus, or plus, right? Plus 3. So this came up at the end. Can we go lower? Maybe, maybe not. So this, sorry. Okay, so this is, since we are, what's the divisor? So it's going to be x plus 3. So, we can't do it because this, it's going to be, the synthetic division we can go through. So we try this one. I don't think anything else will come up, but let's try with negative 3 in case it was 3 here. Okay. We do this way. So 3. Okay. You don't have to go through if you understand at this moment if this is the end. Okay. But I just make sure if you understand this, so I write down this one. Okay. If it's 3 here, this number 1 comes. 1 times 3 is 3. And 3 here. 3 times 3 is 9, so it's not good. Positive 3 is not good. How about negative 3? Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. You add negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is another positive 9, so it doesn't work. So if it's 3 doesn't work, I don't think it will work on 6. Okay, but I do, if it's 6, start from negative 6. Negative 6 times 1 is negative 6 here. It's going to be negative 6 here. Negative 36, right? 3 times 6, so it doesn't work. Positive, it's going to be same thing because positive 6 times and negative 36, so it doesn't work. So this is the end. Okay, since this is the end, you don't need 0x here. So I will keep this one as it is. x squared plus 3. So this is one of the quotient. Now, what's the relation of 0? So we find out this, but this is x minus k form. Synthetic division x minus k form. So first number you have to plug in, this is k. So you plug in x minus minus 1 is x plus 1. The other number is, you plug in negative 2 or positive 2. I forgot, so let's write down positive 2 and make sure if it's okay. Did I do right? The other one is positive, this negative 2. So you plug in k equal to is x minus 2. So I change the sign to negative 2. All right, so this is the answer to factor this. So if I factor this one, we can make it to this way. So I write down this one equal to, you can plug into the equal sign in between. So what does that mean? The real question is, find the rational zeros, which is what is the number you plug in becomes zeros. So first number you think about is negative 1 right here, negative 1. And the other number is 2. All right. Since this is, you also have 2 numbers here, but that's not irrational number. Yeah. I hope it could be imaginary number you can consider. Okay. So something, if we multiply by x squared, become negative 3, which is square root of negative 3, which is square root of 3i, or negative square root of 3i. Yeah, if you multiply, this can become negative 3. But they're not asking for that. They're asking rational zeros. They're not asking complex or imaginary numbers. So in that case, this x equal 1 and x equal negative 2. So these are 2 possible answers. That's the end of the video.